So what's up YouTube? This is the upload for 5/30/2024 and we'll have another one within the next week and a half. Just want to get this one done, now we don't have to do two back to back. So obviously we're going to talk about vacation, we're going to talk about LA, we're going to talk about other old news stories that I swear to God, I'm sorry for being late on stuff. But with work, sleep, and rent increases, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But let's get on with the story. I hope your day is good. So vacation will be, so it starts on the 9th. The 9th is my mom's birthday. Or on birthday, we'll call it. She would have been 76, 77 years old. Dad, for Father's Day would have been 77, so they're a year apart. But we'll be getting extended stay for 2 nights. Hopefully hanging with 2 other persons. I'll leave that to your discretion. But total price for the 2 nights is $368. I want to do 3, but I'm not sure what my actual holiday checks are going to come out to, but I still have rent on there. On the next one, I will update you on the hotel for August. I will update you on, also in July for my LA trip to LA for October. I'm hoping to start saving on that one, since I'll have holiday plus my payout for my stock dividend from CBS. So August 2024, sorry. We'll also get extended stay in Monrovia the weekend of the August 8th to August 11th. Total price will be able to post YouTube stream depending. I'm not saying I will, but I will for what I can. Stream, vlog, etc. Hang with Mr. Baum. Definitely chill, definitely have our date, definitely have dinner, talk about possible him moving up here, talk about live stream and see where he is with certain things. So it should be a good trip. I will be, so that one's going to be, so the August one is here. $485.39 is what's currently tagged as for 3 days. So then on with October. So we'll be seeing Mr. Baum in Monrovia, California, Monday, October 8th to October 12th. We'll be taking the Flixbus to Glendale, California. Leaves San Jose at 8:05 in the morning. Arrives in Glendale at 3:55 p.m. And then return will be from Glendale at 11 a.m. Arrival in San Jose at 8:20 p.m. We'll be able to have dinner, talk, hang, talk about streaming, venture capital, and whatever else we can get into. So before I do my social media, so my current rent is $7.90. They upped it by $70, which is minimum of 10%. The lowest is 5, depending on the market at the time. So my rent for July is $863. So I'm hoping this holiday check covers that rent. I'm hoping. Anyway, so check me out on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. And those of you who have already followed me, thank you. Go ahead and follow me, sub me on here too. 34 likes so far, or 34 subs. Also turning on You Now, which I will be broadcasting later. So https://www.younow, my first and last, 90401 is the tag. Same thing, https://younow, my full name, 81200. And that one, the last one, I'm like 30 levels shy of my prop chest, which is awesome. So on the new account, I have 3,167 diamonds. Total cash out if I did was 32 cents. Crown, I think I'm at 2, I think. I didn't look, I'm sorry. Then 13,852 likes by May 31st, but didn't really happen. Props, I'm at 9.23 experience to level 52. Bonus bars is 1,500 for pearls, not bars. So coins I have 11,045, and pearls I have 523.8k. Fans on that one is 722 fans, 0 subs, 76 fan of. Top fans on that one is Vernon Tim, Marito, and Sama. And then last stream, which I did on the 28th, according to you now, was 1,300 likes. On the main one, I have 6,461. Total cash out 65 cents. Crown, 14,947 more likes by May 31st. Props, I'm at 80.93 experience, level 85, so I'm 25 levels shy of 100. 1,500 bonus pearls. 17,231 coins. 3.9 million pearls. Prop chest, I'm at 94.87. And I will be doing a giveaway, or getaway, however you want to call it, for bars later today on the main account. And 1.1k, 2 subs, 248 fan of. So if I can get 3 more subs on the main account, I'll just do a subscriber stream. Tessie, G, and Ronan are the top fans on that one. And also the last one on that one was 26th of May, and I had 28,854 or 14 likes. So social media, Facebook. I don't know if that one's true. Anyway, just find me. They're which one? I know I have a lot of accounts, and I'm not sure which ones are active, which ones are active. But I know that at least 4 or 5 are active. So let me go to one that I know, and I'll tell you the picture. I actually made this one with my grandparents' last name. So if you see a picture, it's a pizza on my cover photo. That is me. And then there's a picture that Bomb drew of like a don't kill me, Bomb. A picture of a buff man with a fork in his hand. But that's one of mine. If you find me, go ahead and add me. No biggie. But definitely add me on Instagram. DERCKKEARLEY 4040 is my main account. Even I have problems trying to find people on the same account. Sorry, checking out. Gotta do my looks. And then TikTok hit me up on DCurly2024 and Derek KARKEARLE 2. But I think we want have two phones, one active and one not active. Let's see what I got. Comment below, am I the only one having phone issues? I swear to God. So the one I currently have on my phone, which I just posted my dinner on that one. That one's actually Media Bottom 2024. That's actually the one I have on my phone. And it's all lowercase. I have others. I just don't remember all my users. So anyways, on with the primary stories. So tornado warning expires after being issued for areas along the central coast. The National Weather Service briefly issued a tornado warning for areas in several central coast counties Saturday evening. The National Weather Service issued a warning shortly after 6 p.m. for areas including southern Santa Cruz County and northwestern Monterey County through 6:45 p.m. as well as northwestern San Benito County through 7 p.m. The National Weather Service attributed the warning to a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, advising people in affected areas to take cover immediately in a statement issued after the warning expired Saturday. The National Weather Service said in part, "So far, there have been no reports of tornado on the ground. If anything, there may be having a water spout at touchdown just north of Moss Landing. We will investigate this further in the coming hours and days." As of Saturday evening, there were no reports of any damages or injuries. Mitch McConnell announced that he will step down in November, making him the longest-serving party leader in U.S. history. California high-speed rail plans explain California's ambitious plan to establish a high-speed rail system has been a topic of significant interest and debate. The project aims to transform transportation in the state, linking major cities with an efficient, sustainable, and fast mode of travel. The California high-speed rail seeks to connect Los Angeles and San Francisco with extensions to SEPTMENER and San Diego, ultimately creating a new era in California mobility. So where does it go? Well, currently from north to south, the plan envisions a state-of-the-art electrified train system capable of speeds exceeding 200 miles per hour. The full build-out of the system occurs approximately 800 miles with up to 24 stations. Starting in the north, the journey begins in San Francisco, the city by the bay, which is a critical point in Northern California. A station in San Francisco will also make the rail accessible to the entire East Bay and North Bay regions. Through the heart of California, heading south, the train will whisk passengers through the Central Valley. Key stop includes the South Bay, Hub City, and San Jose, which could be an important stop due to its proximity to the Silicon Valley giants. Then it heads through agriculturally rich areas of Merced, Fresno, Bakersfield, reaching the southern metropolitan. The line culminates in Los Angeles, the melting pot of entertainment, commerce, and culture connecting Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Central Valley. It could be huge for navigating through the state. Currently traveling from San Francisco to Los Angeles is a 6-hour car ride. And now, how is it being paid? Well, obviously through us, right? According to Reuters, the U.S. Transportation Department had allocated substantial funds to 2 major high-speed rail projects in California. A total of $3 billion is tapped for a new Las Vegas to Southern California rail project, part of a larger $12 billion and initiative. Additionally, $3.7 billion has been allocated to the existing project connecting San Francisco to Los Angeles. The White House will also provide $8.2 billion in rail awards nationally, with a large portion being given support to California's project. This substantial funding is in line with the governor's request earlier in 2023 to further funding for the high-speed rail project, a clear indication of the federal government's support for enhancing rail infrastructure and implementing sustainable transportation options. Wind Road Direct. Well, as of 2023, the construction is primarily focused in Central Valley and strategic midpoints in the state. This section is critical for testing and launching the initial services. There has been significant challenges, including budget overruns, delays, and progress continuing with several active construction sites. The estimated time of that service for the HSR will begin around 2028 to 2030. Their goal was actually have it early in 2020 because of the Olympics in LA. The Las Vegas and Los Angeles high-speed rail project, known as Brightline West, is planned to be a 218-mile plan with an anticipated speed of at least 186 miles per hour. The travel is expected to be approximately 2 hours and 10 minutes. Ideally, the project would be finished by 2028 Olympics, which will have events held in Los Angeles. Macy's will close 150 locations, including the flagship Union Square location in San Francisco. The UK has reclassified Disney's 1964 movie Mary Poppins from a U rating, Universal, to a PG because of discriminatory language in the film. Admiral Boone used the word Hottentots not once but twice. This was a derogatory word that Europeans once used for South African groups. The UK is really tackling the most important issues facing civilization. Supreme Court in Australia ruled that vaccine mandates were unconstitutional. The judge ruled that the December 2021 mandate were unlawful under the Human Rights Act and banned the government from further enforcing them. This comes as nurses in Queensland are still being fired for refusing the vaccine even after the mandates were lifted. These nurses are continuing to litigate this, and this new ruling gives their cases more teeth. They have been told that they were being let go based on no mandates in place, but the nurses can request their jobs back. Australian politician Pauline Hanson put forward a bill to prevent vaccine mandates during the pandemic, and her colleagues refused to support her. She said that this is about the court ruling this week, quote, "You all got it wrong. I am vindicated once again that I got things right, and I am in tune with the Australian people. The video is worth watching. She is so pissed that she's positively shaken." Australian government agencies are about to be hit with a slew of litigation over this. California wants to ban landlords from banning pets. California hates all investors, clearly. Did that. Modular homes under construction in San Jose covered in tarps for eliminate mold. Modular housing under development on Bradham Lane in San Jose is covered in tarps with mold remediation signage. After San Jose Spotlight broke the story on Sunday about pre-built homes arriving unfinished and in poor condition, the site is prepared in mold remediation sign over tarp buildings, and employees working in white jumpsuits said the mold problem is being addressed and that the opening of the site is still months away. Yet people were supposed to move in next month. Instead, issues at the project site pushed the opening to summer. The issues stem from a subcontractor called Volumetric Building Company, which is responsible for the factory assembly. Its CEO, Von Buckley chalked the delays up to redesigns. BBC was hired by a Devon construction company, a project general contractor. The much publicized Bonjour housing project in South San Jose was called out by union leaders for its dangerous conditions. Smith said the move will no longer be a concern when concrete is poured and exterior siding is installed. Thousands of PG&E customers were without power in the Bay Area Thursday afternoon as wind gusts of 50 miles per hour and higher blew through the region. About 3,810 customers were without power as of 2 p.m., most of them in the East Bay. PG&E spokesman said outages were affecting 2,534 customers in East Bay, another 500 in the South Bay, about 400 in North Bay, and 250 along the peninsula, and 122 in San Francisco. Art service was affected by the outages in 2 different East Bay locations earlier Thursday. Service was stopped for about an hour through the tunnel in Berkeley Hills due to an outage, and trains also had to stop between Castro Valley, West Dublin, Pleasanton Station. Services has since resumed at both locations. A fallen tree brought down power lines on Highway 35 between Highway 9 and Alpine Road in San Cruz County, according to CAL FIRE units in South Bay. The road was expected to close into the afternoon. CAL FIRE engine 1769 out of San Cruz and Summit PG&E Peninsula are on the scene with a tree. Sorry. For the Marin County, Santa Cruz County, Santa Cruz Mountain, the advisory was expanded on Wednesday. Weather service extended to Thursday until 5 p.m. Friday. The highest wind just in the region was recorded at Mount Diablo, 72 miles per hour. The St. Helena recorded gusts at 62 miles per hour, and an area of the Oakland foothills had 50 miles per hour gusts. National Weather Service meteorologist Braden Burnout said. Besides the power outage, no major impacts were reported in the Bay Area from the wind gusts, which were the strongest at elevations of 1,500 feet and higher. The windy weather will taper off Thursday evening at lower elevations in the region Friday morning at higher elevations, he said. Look out for strong winds today, especially in the mountains and hills where gusts could reach 45 miles per hour. Watch out for falling branches and secure loose items that may blow about. Wind gusts could blow around unsecured objects and possibly blow down trees and tree limbs, resulting in power outages. The Weather Service said drivers were urged to caution, especially when driving at high profile vehicle. High temperatures Thursday were expected to reach 70 degrees inland with upper 60s all along the coast. Lows will be 40s. The warming trend will continue with temperatures well into the 70s inland through the early next week. Who added the next chance of rain won't arrive until the end of the week, and next week's going to be hot too. Hotter than today. So I'm sure you've all heard this story about Westfield being sold. French real estate company did not disclose. That was part of it. Okay, so the owner of 16 retail centers across the nation told investors on Thursday that it has agreed to sell San Jose Oakers Mall to an undisclosed buyer. The French real estate company did not disclose the sale price, but it said it received a $30 million non-refundable cash deposit as part of the sale. The transaction is expected to close at the end of the second quarter. URW's decision to sell Westfield Oakers is part of the company's plans to streamline its portfolio and shed real estate investments that have not recovered financially. URW is one of the largest real estate companies in Europe on market value. was originally founded in 1968 before merging with, in 2007 from Europe, creating the largest public company at the time in Europe. It then acquired Westfield Corp at the end of 2017, including 35 shopping centers in the U.S. and the United Kingdom for $24.8 billion. Westfield is located at 925 South Boston Hill Road, represents one of the company's smallest retail malls with 108,300 square feet of gross leasable area. Its current anchor tenants include Target, Macy's, Nordstrom. The mall opened in 1971 and has undergone several redevelopments in the 5 decades of its existence. This included a $150 million expansion in 2002 that saw the mall adding Century Theaters, which I used to work for. The sale of Westfield Orchids also continues to be trimmed in past few years for Bay Area malls that have seen them either fall into financial peril or change hands. URW gave up its San Francisco Center Mall falling into foreclosure after defaulting on its loan. 1 month later, the company signed a letter of intent to sell Oak Ridge. Under construction and development group said real estate firm based in New York and Texas all recently bought San Jose's Eastridge Mall from Silver Eagle and Pacific Retail for $135 million, according to records from the Santa Clara County Recorder's Office. URW still owns 16 flagship or regional malls in the U.S., including Westfield Valley Fair, which is a large shopping center mall, but by gross leasable area. Along with shedding its San Francisco mall last year, the company sold malls in San Diego, Valencia, and Brandon, Florida. The company says it is in active negotiation for sales of more than $1 billion, that's in euros, not dollars, of assets in Europe and the U.S. So you might be thinking, didn't we already do the whole banning plastic bag thing? Well, the answer is yes. But what's the loophole? In 2014, the California legislature voted to ban plastic bags, and it was affirmed in 2016 by voters. Now let's talk about that loophole. I'm not doing that. 10 years ago, California passed a ban on single-use plastic grocery bags that included a definition of reusable grocery bag that can be provided at grocery stores for a small fee, meaning 10 cents. Regular 10-cent grocery bags, as we know them today, are meant to be reused up to 125 times, but hardly anyone uses them. Their thicker material adds more weight to the landfill. Now, a new bill was introduced in the legislature to close that loophole by outright banning plastic grocery bags altogether in California. This is correct. You have to keep in mind that CVS allows you to use that don't make sense. But anyways, if you're looking at your Alright, now on the BART. The inside of the train station sounds like their non-station sounds as a major transit hub for California, for Caltrain, Amtrak, and the future BART, as well as Greyhound, Flixbus, and taxi cab, and Uber, and Lyft, and whatever else you want to call it. So the VTA management to bring BART to downtown San Jose and Santa Clara with a cost estimate has already ballooned to more than 2.5 million times its original target, is now facing yet another increase and a timely delay. Officials said this week that the 6-mile extension project from the rail line is expected to cost taxpayers $12.75 billion. a jump from $517 million over the most recent BTA estimates of $12.23 billion. The increased cost estimate was shared with BTA officials in a new risk assessment report from the Federal Transportation Administration consultant overseeing the project. The consultant said BTA needs to increase its hard construction cost figures by $600 million, though the estimate overall includes potential $83 million reduction in financing costs. In the assessment, officials said that they expect the project will likely be finished by 2037, an additional 7 months from the previous October 2036 target. McGuire, who is in charge of making the BART extension reality, said the roughly 4% federal cost increase is from a draft risk assessment, though the number is likely to remain the same in the financial report. Davis said if the public transit agency decides to design the project's nearly 5 miles suburban portion with a single, much deeper underground tunnel versus a shallower dual-bore design factored into the federal assessment of additional risk. McGuire said the consultant only evaluates the risk and the cost of the project as it is planned, and it does not do a side-by-side comparison of the other design. The massive project, which McGuire says is the second largest urban transit project in the nation, extends service from its current endpoint at the Berryessa Transit Center into downtown San Jose and ends in Santa Clara. It will add 4 new stations: the 28th Street, Little Portugal, downtown San Jose, Diridon, and street-level stop in Santa Clara. The project has been ongoing cost increases over the past decade, and original BTA in 2024 pegged it at $4.7 billion, with an estimated completion in 2026. From 2020 to 2021, the cost jumped from $6.9 billion and then to $9.1 billion, and at the highest of federal oversteers, with BTA later revising it down to estimate $12.2 billion in October 2023. Here's a description of a woman waving out the driver's window of a new BART train while people within on the platform. The new BART train pulls into the station, the doors open, and a woman steps out of the driver's cabin. She's wearing a blue uniform and a bright smile. She waves to people waiting on the platform. The people wave back. Some of them are smiling too. Others are just looking at the woman with curiosity. The woman continues to wave as she walks down the platform. She stops to talk to a few people. She shakes hands with a little boy. She gives a high five to a teenage girl. The woman is clearly happy to be here, so she's excited to be driving the new BART train. She's proud to be part of the BART team. The people on the platform are happy to see her too. They're excited to ride the new BART train. They are proud to be part of the BART community. The BART train is a symbol of hopes and progress. It is a reminder that we are all connected and we are all part of something bigger than ourselves. Department store chain that went bankrupt 20 years is coming back. In the past year, shoppers saw many of the favorite retailers close for good. Bed Bath & Beyond, who is coming back, can't say when, but it is. Bed Bath & Beyond Tuesday morning, Christmas tree shops, and the body shop declared bankruptcy and shut down all of their locations, never to open again. Back in 2002, Ames department stores did it as well. Shuttering its remaining 327 locations forever, or so everyone thought. Now, 22 years later, the chain is looking to make a comeback. On their website, Ames has announced plans to open 35 new locations across the country, with the first one ready to be for business by 2026, and all of them open by 2027. From there, they plan to open even more in 2028, with details on where the stores will be located has been released. The chain promises that the same great prices, better quality, with Ames cafes, all locations, and pharmacies, as well as at some as well. There will also be some 7 distribution centers opening near the new locations to handle deliveries and orders made from their new website. As for what products they will sell, that hasn't been revealed, but decades ago they were a destination of clothing, shoes, furniture, jewelry, electronics, and toys. Plans to bring the brand back were originally set for 2023, but due to a shake-up of the board of directors for alleged mismanagement, the timeline has been pushed back to keep an eye on the website. aimsstores.com for updates. So if you didn't have it, I had it. PG&E customers could see a 140 credit from the state. PG&E customers will be getting some money back in April and October. Residential customers who get both their electric and gas services from utility companies could get a credit from the state of up to $140 in part of the California Climate Credit Program, which my bill at the time would have been $94, went down to $21, which started a decade ago. The credits are given to PG&E customers twice a year in April and October. This year's electric and gas are both several dollars higher than last year. SeaWorld ceases all operations in California effective today. SeaWorld has shocked fans after announcing unexpected closures, ceasing all operations in its California theme park effective today. California is home to some of the most popular visited theme parks in the United States, including Disneyland Resort, which recently took the next step in bringing exciting updates to the resort. Universal Studios Hollywood, home for Super Nintendo World, Knott's Berry Farm, currently carrying out massive changes at the park, and SeaWorld San Diego with so much to see and do. It's no wonder why millions of families choose the Golden State as their top destination for vacations every year. Unfortunately, SeaWorld has been forced to shut down in California on March 30th. A trainer at SeaWorld San Diego working with Ferdinand the beluga whale. Earlier today, SeaWorld announced that the Southern California location, SeaWorld San Diego, will shut its gates today, March 30th, due to the active storm striking California, forcing theme parks to modify their operations. The announcement was quickly updated, extending this unforeseen closure through March 31st. In response to the expected closure, SeaWorld San Diego shared a link to the theme park's climate weather policy, whether or not in assurance. The policy is described as follows: worry-free fun with whether or not assurance. SeaWorld San Diego usually remains open even when the weather isn't cooperating, but we have lots of awesome ways for you and your family to have fun while it passes. Still, you never know when thunder, lightning, hail, or even hurricane might unexpectedly land or ruin your good time. But don't worry, that's when our weather or not assurance steps in to provide you with a return visit on us. Guests affected by its closure can stop the guest relations. Guests affected by this closure can stop by the guest relations at the park or click on the website. Click here to form a request of whether or not insurance ticket due to inclement weather. Sadly, this is not the first time severe weather conditions have affected California theme parks, and Side the Magic recently reported on Knott's Berry website taking similar assurances due to the inclement weather. While this unexpected closure is temporary, SeaWorld continues to be haunted with $1.2 million debt to the city of San Diego, which the theme park will attempt to settle in a mandatory settlement conference later this year. However, if the matter is not resolved, the Southern California Marine Life Park will be taken to court. SeaWorld San Diego is one of the 3 SeaWorld Marine Life Parks owned and operated by SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment Incorporated, The other two are being SeaWorld San Antonio, SeaWorld Orlando. Additionally, the groundbreaking Marine Life Park SeaWorld opened its gates in 2023. The company also owns and operates 2 Busch Garden theme parks, 2 Sesame Place parks, and several award-winning water parks in America. SeaWorld San Diego, the original SeaWorld Marine Life Park, combines with temporary. That's where I'm gonna end it. I don't think I went any farther on it. But anyway, I hope this takes to YouTube because I wanted at least 6 minutes. So anyways, if you like what you heard, if you like what you read, please sub me. I'm at 34. And also hit me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. At least 5 platforms, at least 5. And I will definitely update you sometime next month because I'm still working on the second one. I think I'm done. But anyways, 5 more months until I see Mr. Bond. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you like, enjoy. Have a great month coming forward.